Thought you'd write her out. Big words, no cloud. Built a hit piece trap. Now you're the headline flap. Flashing heat in a clickbait game, but no receipts, just shame. You won't see her falling, Kirsche still ballin'. Vice through the fire, but she kept on calling. Spun your tail, now she's flying. Guess who's crying? Try again, Vice. Try that moral frame. Now who's to blame? Talked real loud, but walked in shame. Say it loud, but can't rewind. Fox runs free, you're left behind. You won't see it coming, Kirsche still thumbing through your lies like it's nothing. Drop that hit, now she's rising. Guess who's smiling? Try again, Vice.
Before we begin today's video, I do want to let you know that I made a mistake in the previous Kirsche video. I said that she donated to Shiloh Hendrix, and that was not the case. About a month ago, Vice's Waypoint, a gaming outlet most people barely even know exists, decided to go after Kirsche. They dropped a series of articles calling her a bigot, a Nazi sympathizer, and even claiming she's pushing wild conspiracies, though it's up for debate how you feel about the Great Replacement theory, but that shouldn't qualify her for some type of witch hunt where people hunt her down and try to destroy her sponsorships. But you heard that right, they're saying an anime Fox girl Vtuber is out here causing all sorts of division and chaos. One headline screamed, "Why is this GamerSupps VTuber pushing the Great Replacement theory?" Another called Vtubing a hotbed of right-wing harassment with Kirsche as the poster child. Sounds pretty serious, doesn't it? But when you dig into it, it's just a house of cards built on nothing but edited clips and jealousy. Let's start with the accusations. Kirsche says, plain as day, that she's not a Nazi and she's not a bigot. She's just a streamer who shares her thoughts on the world, games, and memes. She even jokes that Nazis wouldn't like her, they did too much meth and didn't laugh enough. Classic Kirsche humor. But Waypoint's articles don't offer any real proof. They lean on anonymous Reddit posts and vague hearsay from people who admit they don't even watch her streams. One article tries to tie her to a supposed Nazi fan, as if she's responsible for every single one of her 184,000 followers. That's like saying McDonald's is communist because Kim Jong-un likes Big Macs. That's absurd. He clearly doesn't like Big Macs. He's much more of a Whopper man. Then there's the attack on her sponsor, GamerSupps, a company that makes powdered energy drinks for gamers. Waypoint's articles keep dragging GamerSupps into the mix, hinting that they're in hot water for working with Kirsche. But here's the kicker. Kirsche has been sponsored by them since September of 2023, and there was no controversy until Waypoint started stirring the pot. She loves that GamerSupps supports VTubers of all kinds, no matter their views. And that's Jay Schlatt for you. That Jay Schlatt, he's a real nice fella. Gotta give it to Jay Schlatt. Him and his magic cat Jambo. Check him out. That's who owns GamerSupps, by the way. I forgot to mention that part. Anyway, back to this story now. That's what makes them a great partner for Kirsche, not some shady outfit. Yet Waypoint's trying to paint this as a scandal, without a single credible source. Kirsche calls this manufacturing consensus, acting like everyone's mad to make their claims legit. It's a sneaky tactic, and it's not journalism. Here's what you won't hear from Vice. Kirsche is the one dealing with harassment, not dishing it out. She's got proof of a user named nbinted, or Bint, tweeting nasty stuff about her for months now, and even gloating about Kirsche's mental health struggles. Does Waypoint mention this? Just like I said, no, they don't. Instead, their second article, written by someone named Anna Valens, quotes this same harasser to paint Kirsche as the bad guy. Valens claims Vtubing has a bigotry problem, with Kirsche at the center, but never acknowledges the hate Kirsche's been getting. It's been pretty one-sided, and it's undoubtedly unfair. Kirsche's crystal clear about this, though. She doesn't support harassment and tells her fans not to engage with it, and just wants to stream in peace and laugh at yuck-em-ups like the staff of Vice. So why is Vice doing this? Kirsche's got a theory, and it makes sense. This is like a throwback to 2018 when cancel culture was at its maximum. Someone says something you don't like, call them controversial, name drop their sponsors, and crank up the outrage until they're deplatformed. It's a tired playbook, and Waypoint's running it step by step. They're not asking questions, they're making statements, banking on Reddit threads and anonymous trolls to justify their hit pieces. Kirsche's just an anime foxgirl VTuber with edgy humor and a right-of-center political view. Why is a once cool outlet like Vice, known for wild stories about North Korea or underground subcultures, picking a fight with a VTuber of all people? It's bizarre, and it's clearly based in jealousy. And you know what? Let's talk about Vice for a second. They used to be rebels of journalism, calling out mainstream media for missing the mark on YouTube culture. They sent Dennis Rodman to North Korea, for crying out loud. But now, their front page is a mix of edgy lifestyle pieces and apparently, now, crusades against VTubers. Kirsche points out they've got articles about horny mud truckers and Ukrainian goths, but her streams are somehow too controversial for them? Come on, it's like they're trying to be the PC police for VTubing, and it's not a good look. I hope you brought your flashlights, because this is where it gets even shadier. In the middle of all this is Anna Valens, the author of these articles. Now, this person is out promoting their throne list, asking fans to buy them gifts. Kirsche explains that this is quite stunning, considering that all of this effort could be to drag people to this person's throne page to get free gifts from people who likewise don't feel comfortable with what Kirsche's allowed to say under the First Amendment. And it's a fair question to raise, because if this person is claiming to be a victim of harassment, why are they hyping their personal brand? It raises eyebrows to ask, like, well, these people are clearly coming after me, let me bring them after my life's passion now. Meanwhile, as Anna Valens is discussing publicly the various fetishes that this person is heavily engaged in, so much so that they like to publicly post about their future predictions that involve these fetishes being institutionalized. As all that's happening, Kirsche has been trying to keep her career alive, worried that this smear campaign will have a long-term effect on her ability to attract and retain sponsors. The Foxgirl VTuber isn't looking for a fight, guys. She even says she doesn't want to go to court over this, but if Vice keeps calling her a Nazi, what choice does she have? This whole thing feels like a setup. Kirsche says there was no controversy before Waypoint's articles. A few random trolls on X were giving her grief out of jealousy for her success, but that's par for the course when you've become a household name as far as VTuber streaming goes. Waypoint took those crumbs, those disgruntled wannabes, spun them up into a narrative, and now they're acting like Kirsche's leading some kind of hate campaign across the internet. Can you imagine believing that Kirsche's creating some kind of Fox-themed Fourth Reich? And exactly what Kirsche was asking for came to fruition. Vice, Waypoint, whoever was at the top of this retracted all of Anna Valens' articles, and even Waypoint's vow to stand at Anna Valens' side. Anna Valens deleted their Twitter account and then decided they needed to take time from Blue Sky as well, because that place was even too hostile. This isn't just about Kirsche. It's about what happens when media outlets decide to target someone for clout, clicks, or just because they're jealous of that other person's success. But it is for no good reason that people end up smeared nonetheless. And if you're a fan of Vtubing or just believe in letting people speak their mind without being canceled for it, give Kirsche a follow. Make sure you check out her streams to find out what all the hubbub is about, and also make sure to show Jay Schlatt over there at GamerSups a little love for standing by Kirsche through all of this. That's right, use code Kirsche to let him know that you're out there, you're listening, and you appreciate Jay Schlatt's GamerSups for standing on the side of truth. But the saga is far from over. You'll have to let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and as always guys, good luck out there.